Hello friend, in this lecture we will do the hands-on to demonstrate the table element in HTML. So friend, let's start. So here is the sample code that we will write in the HTML editor and then see the output in our actual browser. Here we have the table element just inside the body element, that is, we have an opening table tag and the closing table tag. And as a content of this table element, we have three table row element. This is first table row element, this is the second table row element, and this is a third table row element. The first table row element is used to display the column header, and the second and third table row element is used to display the table data. Now inside the first table row element we have three header cell element. The first header cell element is displaying the column name as name. The second header cell element is displaying the column name as job experience, and the third header cell element is displaying the column name as skill set. Likewise, the content of the second table row element and the third table row element will be a multiple standard cell element, each of which consisting of some data that will be displayed as a table data. Thus, when we run this code in the browser, it will appear as shown here. The content whatever we have inside the header cell element will be appearing in a boldface, and if you see here, this is center align, and the content which will be inside the standard cell element will be of normal face, that is, it will not be a bold face as it was for the header cell element, and it is all left align. If you notice here, the job experience, under the job experience column, these data are all left align. A few important conclusion of this example is the header cell element will have the content appearing in a bold face, and it will be center aligned with respect to the cell, and the content inside the standard cell are of normal font and left aligned within that cell. Now let me quickly switch into the HTML editor and write this sample code in the editor, and then we will run it in a browser and check the output. Let's create an HTML document with the name as table element demo.html. The first statement will be the doc type declaration followed by HTML element, inside which we will be having the head element, inside which we'll have the title element, and let the title be table element demo. Then just after the closing head tag, let's start the body element. Inside body element, let me have the table element, inside which let me have three table row element. Inside the first table row element, let me have three header cell element. Let the content inside the first header cell element be name, and the content inside the second header cell element be job experience. Likewise, the content inside the third header cell element be skill sets. Let's go into the second table row element and have three standard cell element inside it. Let the data inside the first standard cell element be Paul. The data inside the second standard cell element be 10 years, that is experience will be 10 years. And the content inside the third standard cell be HTML5, CSS3, Bootstrap, JavaScript, and TypeScript. Likewise, the content of the third table row element will be three standard cell element. The content of the first standard cell will be Dev. The content of the second standard cell will be 9 years, that is 9 years of experience. And the content inside the third standard cell element be Core Java, JDBC, JSP, Servlet, Spring, and Hibernate. Now save this and right click to open it in a default browser. Thus when this code gets rendered in a browser, we can see the table is getting displayed as shown here. We are having three columns: name, job experience, and skill set, and two rows of data. The column header is displayed in a boldface because these are the content of the header cell element, and this column names are center aligned. Now if you notice here, in this column name called skill set, it is center aligned. So the properties of a header cell element which says that the content of the header cell element will be boldface and center aligned is shown here. Likewise, the content of the standard cell element will be of normal face and it is left aligned. If you see here, the name Paul and Deb, it is left aligned. Even 10 years and 9 years are also left aligned. Likewise, the content under the skill set column are also left aligned. So this is all about the basic table element demonstration in HTML. Thank you for watching.